No, you
So
can
I
absolutely
edit it.
relax. This is the
Gonna edit
Irie
it out.
98 podcast where we relax.
Yeah.
And yours truly, Rusty G here, with a very special guest from KBB. Her name is Alandra Swan. She is here to talk about the island-wide coastal cleanup that KBB does every single year.
Mhm.
This year is going to be bigger and better. Welcome
Yes.
to the Irie studio. Welcome to the
Yay.
podcast. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Love the studio. Love the mural out there. It's beautiful.
Yes. Big shout outs to Alshante Fogo, who just
Mhm.
finished it recently. So
Lovely.
make sure you take a picture in front of it, all
Yes,
right?
please. We'll do.
Can you tell us a little bit
Mhm.
about yourself and your time at KBB before we even get into the coastal cleanup?
Sure. So I actually, I've just recently left teaching public schools. So shout out to Francis Patton. That was my last school that I worked at in early years.
Okay.
And so I come with an education background. I love teaching. I love the community. I love my culture. I love Bermuda. And so combine that with my heart for all things environmental stewardship, just the door open to be able to come and work for KBB. So for the past, 3 months, I have been the education and community engagement coordinator, and it's been incredible. We actually I jumped in right around cut match, and
Nice.
so the flurry of activity. Also, we had partnered with both cut match and Connie Games, and so I got to go around the island, do videos, all kinds of things. Just again promoting our mission. Keeping cut match clean, keeping Bermuda clean. So it's been fun. Now transitioning into what I believe is called fall, even though it's still quite warm.
Yes, very, very much so.
With our island-wide coastal cleanup. I love it because it, again, partners so many different entities, organizations, and then it taps into my love for education, because part of what KBB does is educate the community, and what better way to do it by actually doing the cleanups and seeing for ourselves how we are making an impact, how we are just transforming the landscape, and also making a difference globally. So I had mentioned about, just this being island wide, but we are partnered with, I want to say it's about 40 years that we've been partnered with an international organization called the ICC, where this data that we collect throughout the entire week, it goes to a global body, and all of that data shows where we are in terms of, geographically, and how we are making an impact. What are some of the things that we're seeing in the world in terms of Bermuda with being in the North Atlantic Gyre, and how we are also being able to environmentally manage those impacts, because we do get a lot of other people's trash, believe it or not. We do collect it.
Can you talk me through that? So when you say other people's trash, how does that happen?
Yeah.
Where does that come
and
from?
this is no deference to any country. It just is what it is. We because of our positioning, we as kids, we've heard about the Gulf Stream. We've talked about, how warm water flows, but there's also a current that comes with that. Also, we have this thing called a North Atlantic Gyre. So if you think to yourself, we have this current spinning right in our ocean. Well, debris gets swept into oceans into the ocean from different countries, the Caribbean, some places as far as Africa. We do have a lot of fishing vessels that do cross our paths. Once that debris gets into the water, well, it definitely spins and comes into Bermuda. So that's
Gotcha.
where we do see a lot of the other people's trash. No deference, but we do see a lot of countries come.
It makes sense, because anybody who goes to the beach or frequents our beaches during the summer times, you see the seaweed.
Yeah.
So and big shout outs to the beach crew that
Hello.
goes out there every single day with the tractors and the shovels, and there's literally just tons of seaweed. So I can imagine if the seaweed is washing up, what else is washing up?
Absolutely.
Right?
And those, trash gets caught into the seaweed. We do see a lot of debris. We also see, some military shells. So things that, people see wash up on the beach. They'll ask us what it is. And some of it's casing for Navy ships. Yeah, it makes its way to Bermuda.
Got you. So this cleanup is taking place when?
It is starting this Friday, September 26th, going all the way to October 5th. So kind of got the 2 weekends embedded for the families and friends who want to join a cleanup that, may not be able to go throughout the week. But yeah, it's meant to be a nice week-long event for the entire Bermuda. So we have 60 locations. We beat out last year. We had 46 last year. This year and it's still counting. So we're at 60
Hold
now.
on. So you had 46 locations last year.
Yeah.
And you have 60 this year.
60.
How are you pulling this off?
Her name is Abby. I'm blessed to be a part of what we call the A team, Abby, Angel, and Ashley. And we thankfully have someone who basically takes down every single request, location, every single time frame. So she's got it coordinated. And, it's been incredible to see the manpower.
So is that how, so basically people would hit you guys up, hit up KBB and say, we have this space on the island that we would like you to clean during your coastal cleanup. Is that how you get these new places?
Correct. So there are certain areas that, are our regulars, and certain organizations, entities will definitely take them year on year. There are other places where, people, live on the coast. So they see it in their neighborhoods. So they might want to tackle those particular areas. We do have a few families that are tackling certain specific areas in their neighborhood that are right on the beach or right on the rocky coastline. So yeah, it's a combination, which I think makes it so impressive to see that we've gone to 60, because people realize, well, I don't have to join the regulars. I can do something within my own neighborhood and community, which is important. It's what we want for Bermuda.
Got you. And I understand that you also have partnered with EY on this initiative for a few years. Is that correct?
Yes. Shout out to Mike Penrose, who again, year after year, he has been helping us to again partner with these organizations to make it a reality. And the beautiful part about it is that they're not also are they sponsoring, they are also participating. So on Friday, we will be at Horseshoe Bay Beach with them, again, hosting and being a part of their cleanup. But I think the bigger thing for me is being able to partner with organizations who get it. They understand the vision, they understand the mission. And for the past 15 years, actually, they've been doing this.
Okay.
And it's been fantastic just to know that they are always just willing to lend a hand wherever KBB is needed.
Got you. So a first timer who's either signed up already or is interested, what do they need to know? What's the most important information for them to get
Absolutely
started?
Number one, reach out to us. So office@kbb.bm or call the office 799-5142. You will meet the lovely Abby. She is the one who will be able to not only tell you some of the areas available, but also to coordinate with you if you have a new spot that you would love to do a cleanup at. She's been fantastic. And yes, she is there working hard, diligently to make sure that everything is working perfectly and smoothly for this weekend. And
if you really want some extra points when you reach out to her, call her A-Team Abby. See how she responds.
Absolutely. It will definitely put a smile on her face and make her day.
Yeah, for sure. So you hit up the office and then that's it. I'm signed up, and you tell me where I go on what day, or what happens next.
Yeah. So again, get your shoes ready, get your sneakers ready, get your clothes ready, because it's going to be a lot of cleanup involved. We do go out to the different locations, or if there is a contact person for a specific location, like, for example, EY, if you want to join the EY cleanup on Friday, just come, because we will have the resources available. We try to make sure that whoever is the point person for a specific entity that we may not get out to, we make sure to have litter grabbers, gloves, bags, all in hand. So
perfect.
Literally, it's just a matter of please show up. We will do the rest.
That was going to be one of my questions.
Yeah.
So you provide all of the essentials to be able to get out there. But
absolutely.
You don't want to wear your designer clothes.
Yeah, we don't want the designer clothes. The dirty sneakers, the clothing that you
put
can
on your
up.
old Juve shoes or whatever from
Absolutely.
Kicks that you don't want anymore.
Don't want to use anymore.
Tie up your hair, all of that stuff, and get ready to get dirty for a good cause.
For a very, very good cause. Or if you're someone who likes to get in the water, if you got a little boat, bring the boat. We will provide the bags. We will provide the grabbers for you to be able to participate. Absolutely.
And how many volunteers are you guys looking for this year?
Oh my goodness. So last year was 703.
Okay.
I'm sure
That's
with
a
the
lot of people.
60, yeah, with the 60 locations, I'm sure we're heading to about 1,000. Again,
That's what's up.
it's broken up into the various locations. You know, we usually have on average between 10 and 20 per location. Some of the major corporations, you know, they'll have a bit more, but again, the more the merrier. That's what we're looking for. The more the merrier is what we need.
All right. So you've heard it. They had 703 last year.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for 1,000.
We're looking for
1,000. Let's make it happen.
We're gonna make it happen.
Happening over the course of 2 weeks,
of just
starting this Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. So September 26th to October 5th, making sure you go on to kbb.bm
yes
to sign up and to get in touch with A-Team Abby.
Yes.
And then she will hook you up with where you need to go, what time, if you have a squad, are you doing it solo? All that information, coordinate with Abby, she'll get you on the right track.
Absolutely.
Is that accurate?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. And we just appreciate anything that the community can do to, again, have an impact on Bermuda, keeping it beautiful and clean and loving on our environment. It just needs some love.
So, question, I mean, I know you're new with the company, but you've also been obviously studying and paying attention. So we do this every year. Are we picking up more trash every year? Less trash?
You know,
is it what's the formula ratio to how much trash I pick up versus how much new trash shows up, right? Because you would think that you do these things, you get to a point where, okay, I'm done.
You know,
doesn't work that way.
That's a fantastic question. And it's one that is definitely up for debate. Oh my goodness, you're collecting more trash. Does it mean we're littering more? Some of it is a combination of, because more areas are tackled by nature, we see more. Gotcha. But then also there's the combination of, we are going out into the coastline. It's different from on land because we are receiving trash from other countries, debris from other countries. So, you know, you're kind of balancing, you know, more trash being collected because there's more people, there's more awareness with other countries are doing things. So is it more because, you know, we're littering more, or is it more because, you know, we're having much more of an impact in terms of getting to these various locations and the coastline, you know, with that gyre being what it is, we're receiving other trash. So it's a very interesting dynamic. You know, my hope is, truly, my hope is that, you know, we will be able to tackle and get more trash, but I think it creates the awareness that says, oh my goodness, how can I, as an individual in this country, reduce my impact? And I think that's the big thing. I don't know if you remember as a kid, all of the assemblies, all of the lessons that we learned as kids, to the point where it just became so ingrained within our hearts. It became a culture. Like, it's a cultural vibe for us that we keep Bermuda beautiful. And I think bringing that awareness back, more so than just the number of pounds, I think it's being aware, being educated to know, listen, I see this. I may not be able to or mitigate what happens in other countries. But me and my house in this country, I'm going to become
taking care of my backyard.
I'm going to do more to take care of me and mine. And I think that's, if anything else, that balancing act, more awareness is needed.
Got you. Well, I mean, this is a huge awareness initiative that you guys do every year. Yeah. Speaking of awareness, a question I have for you is, are there like a top 3 trouble spots with regards to how much trash reoccurs, and can you pinpoint those out for us?
You know, A-Team Abby would be the perfect person for this. So I'm going to try and do my best.
Give me your best answer as to what you know.
From what I've heard, the Causeway.
Okay.
And it's because
the Causeway. That's so surprising.
So like the Causeway, Kinley Field area. And part of it's because of the way the currents come from the north and the south. It just kind of converges ever so gently in those areas.
Okay.
So that's one. Okay. I hope I say this right. The next one is, I want to say that South Shore area past Horseshoe Bay, kind of coming around the curve to like the west side. So you get the Church Bay area. Okay. And part of that, again, is even though it's open ocean on that side, again, currents being what it is, it just filters in a lot of debris.
It just collects in that area, basically.
And so we have someone, Emma Louise, shout out to Emma Louise. She's on Instagram, who consistently on a daily basis goes to that particular area. And I mean, the amount, and not even just the numbers of trash, it's the varying types of trash she finds. It's
like what? Give me some examples of what she finds in that area.
Remember I was telling you about the Navy and the military casing. She found 2 of those.
Okay.
This morning, she found a brand new ball. Like, it's a cool, like, sports ball for throwing.
Not this morning.
Yeah, like this morning, right? And she's like, and she posted about it. She's like, anybody seen this? She found she found the military case, and then she found this weird kind of plastic bin where I'm like, that's not from Bermuda. I've seen, we have buckets, we have, fish netting and things like that. That's not from Bermuda. Right. Again, that area is just, wow. Big one.
And if we can round out for your last one.
Yeah. Last one is probably on the north side. So think pontoons area. Okay. Again, filters in a lot.
Got you. Okay. So, where are you going to be on this cleanup? Where are you planning to go?
So I will be pretty much all over. I know I will be at Horseshoe Bay, and I will definitely be Kinley Field Causeway area, especially on Saturday, because that one is probably a big one. It's 3 major entities: BTA, Bermuda Air, and Skyport. Okay. So I'm definitely going to try and be there so that, get them started.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you stopping by the Irie studio and giving us an update on what you're doing. And please, people, get involved, all right? Like, get involved,
Absolutely.
They need 300 more volunteers at least because they got 60 locations.
So they got 60 locations. Yeah. So God willing, we'll have it for sure. Thank you so much. And it's been great being on here. And thank you to Irie 98 for doing all that you can to help us do our job.
Don't mention it. Is there anything else that we've missed, that we've forgotten to mention?
No, I think that's it.
We've touched it.
Shout out to our team.
All right. Big shout outs to the A team.
Woo!
Once again, another edition of the Irie 98 podcast. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And get out there and clean up, all right? Big shout outs to the KBB, and look out for more conversations like this with people in the community and around the world, all right? As yours truly, Rusty G, signing out. Peace.